Won't bury them. See that? That's oil. Fucking hell. Let's just explain something here about these dewalts. These are driven by a flywheel. That's the brushless motor. Built inside this flywheel. She spins like mad. This solenoid activates. And she pulls this boy back, dropping this wheel on top of your pan. That pan grabs the flywheel and it's thrown forward. It's friction driven. No oil to be put near these guns, lads. Oil kills them. I've tried before. When people put oil into these guns, maybe they're trying to free up the magazine or something like that there, oil eventually gets back inside and gets on the flywheel in the pan and this here axis assembly. Once there's oil on it, lads, that's fucked. Like, you can't fix it. I've changed the axis before and put on new pins and washed the whole thing out with thinners. Still, they'll never bury another 90-degree nail. So it's bad news for this boy now. Don't normally rebuild these guns again if they're not been fixed, or rebuild anything if it's not been fixed. But this came in by post, so I don't want to send it back again and fucking bits falling out and getting lost all over the fucking country. So I'll just rebuild this one to frig. These things all together. These aren't a wild bad gun, like. They're not great if they're outside getting wet all the time. But everything else, they're grand, like. You just have to remember they're not a bloody password. Password you'll have to service every now and again. These things don't exactly have a service, but they have parts that wear out. That being the pin, the axis, springs and the motor. You'll eventually have to change the springs and you're going to have to change the pin at some stage. And the next time you change the pin, you'll probably have to change the axis as well. And with 100,000 nails, you'll eventually start hearing the motor starting to go. So you could end up having to change that too. But apart from that, when you take into account the savings on gas, if you shoot 100,000 nails with a sear thing, like, that's quite a bit of gas you're saving on. And one cylinder of gas, you're looking at a tenner. You're already saving hundreds of thousands, like, or hundreds of euros, sorry, not hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of euros in the gas if you're not having to spend it. There's another one not fixed. Yeah, well, a little bit of oil in them, guys.